He's a multi-award-winning musical theatre superstar, but he's not finished there. Oh no, soon to be seen in the new Netflix satirical comedy, The Politician. Please welcome the star of the Book of Mormon, dear Evan Hansen. It's the pitch-perfect performing powerhouse, Ben Platt.
Good morning, Ben.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming here, because I know you've been in a hotel room doing lots of junkets, but you've come here in person, so thank you 1,000 times.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for getting me out of the house.
It's great. Do you like the view?
It's gorgeous.
The view is for free.
We've gotten lucky with the weather this week.
Well, it's always like this here. Surely you must know that. All right, so Ben, let's get people really fired up about this show, because I want you to watch this. It's a brilliant, brilliant program. It's funny, it's revealing, it's on the money, it's on message. It's ahead of its time. So Ben plays this kid called Peyton Hobart, and Peyton Hobart. He thinks he's born to be president. That's about right, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. He's very blindly ambitious and is convinced that he deserves to be president of the United States, and his first obstacle is to become president of his senior class in high school on his student council. So
right. And if you need convincing, if you think I'm just because Ben's here and I'm saying watch the show, all you have to do is watch the pre-titles. So watch the 90 seconds beforehand, where Ben's character is going for is attending an interview for Harvard University.
That's right.
And it's so excruciatingly cringeworthy. And this is just that you go, oh no. Are we really going to spend 8 episodes with this absolute douchebag? Yes, we are. And most series would kill for the amount of content and intrigue and depth and layers you have in the first episode in a whole series.
Oh.
And now we've only been allowed to watch the first one. So we've now got to wait like normal people for the rest of them, which really gets my goat. So
you only have to wait another 12 days or
it's
10?
It's too long. How do the other 7 stack up to the... Because the first episode's got, you only get one chance to open a series like this.
Of course.
Okay, so the first episode we know is going to be amazing. Well, it is amazing. Take my word for it.
Well,
how do the other 7 stack up to it?
I think that the first sets up lots of expectations, and then each episode kind of dashes those expectations and takes you on a lot of twists and turns that you don't really expect. And every time you think you know sort of fully who someone is, who a character is, or what the show is, it sort of flips it on its head and shows you a layer you didn't expect. And I think the show does a great job of revealing things about each person that you didn't quite expect. And no one is all good, no one is all bad. Everybody falls somewhere in the middle, and I think that makes for the best storytelling.
Right, now, because you're 20-something and we're double that and something here on this show, and you've got more of a sort of handle on this. As far as the selfie thing and the self-esteem thing and the fake you and the real you and the who knows who you. Do you think it's about to come and go?
I think it's getting better. I think as we're getting more and more used to having social media as part of an assumed part of society, people are learning more so how to balance the use of it and how to be, giving of authenticity and vulnerable, but also save some private things for themselves and create boundaries and not be ashamed to want to show the best version of yourself and to be confident in showing an image where you look great and not feeling like you have to only be showing yourself in your most vulnerable moments, but also not being completely untruthful about who you are. It's finding that middle ground, I think.
Because things have come and gone before. So handwriting used to be a really big deal, didn't it?
Yes.
Your handwriting had to be beautiful. And in a way that sort of portrayed who you were and how you were educated and what you thought about things. And, a lot could be, there were people who used to read your handwriting not so long ago. People used to go and have their handwriting read, and this will tell you all. This will tell us all. Your handwriting will tell us all we need to know about you.
Oh, that wouldn't be good for me. I have terrible.
Exactly.
Mine looks like a small child.
Because it's less important nowadays.
It's true.
And then there was CB radio. Citizens Ban Radio. I used to have a CB radio. We thought that was the big thing. That came and went. And I'm just thinking, will this come and will this go?
I don't know. I think that this.
What are the young people saying, Ben? Come on, tell us.
They can't imagine life without it. I mean, I remember when it first came in, and when I was in high school is when it was starting to grow. But all of the people younger than me have never been in a world without it. So it's hard to know. It now feels to them like such an and certainly to me too, like such an assumed part of reality.
Ben Platt, what a superstar! The Politician season 1, Friday, 27th September on Netflix. You can get that with your Sky and your Sky Q.
Remote control walkie-talkie.
You got it, my friend. Let's go to the travel now. Is she there? Has she made it to her booth? Rachel Horn, let's listen and find out.
The Chris Evans Breakfast Show with Sky.
Where's it all going to end?
I don't know. We're eventually just going to all be live streaming all the time our lives.
Now, can we say, because I've been told we can say this about your show.
Sure,
Okay.
if you've been told, then go for it.
Okay, so the first season is shot in and around Los Angeles.
Yes, indeed.
And the second season, which is about to start filming, and I've been told I can say this, so I think it's okay.
Sure.
It's going to happen in New York.
Sure, yes.
So that will tell us something of his journey.
Exactly. If you just make it to the 8th episode, you'll get a very, very clear glimpse of where it's headed. You'll get a full setup for the next section.
And beyond that, are we talking Game of Thrones? Is this like half of the rest of our lives for all of us, or?
No, I don't think so. I think that if should we be so lucky that people love it and we keep making it, I would say probably five rounds would be the end of it.